Hey Vibemakers, it's Lila with LB Novelties, and today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my wellness planner inside my Franken planner, and also show you how I have it set up in my wellness planner, the actual planner I'm using, and how I pre-plan in it as well. I asked you guys on my Instagram stories if you'd like to see a flip through of January's wellness planner, and a lot of you said yes, so that's what I'm filming today. And today is January 30th, so there'll be just a couple days missing in my wellness planner, but today's my day I can film, so I really wanted to showcase this for you guys to get you set up for those of you that are going to be starting a wellness journey in February, just kind of an idea of how you can do it. So let's get to it. First, showing you my actual wellness planner that I'm using and how I have it pre-planned. So this is my wellness planner that I currently use. This is the Be Well Wellness Planner from the Happy Planner. I received this at boot camp and I really love this one. And again, I love it because it says Chances, because my son's name is Chance. And I have it set up already for the month of February. I went ahead and pre-planned this in the middle of January. So this is something I definitely recommend for those of you that are wanting to start a wellness journey but finding it hard to, have time to sit down and really dedicate time to it. If you can pre-plan, I really recommend it. So for February, I already went ahead and added my little banner for sleep tracker. And in my monthly, I am keeping track of my hours slept. I'll show you that in my actual January month so you can see what it looks like filled out. I'm just showing you what it looks like pre-filled so you can get an idea. And when I say pre-plan, I went ahead and already added all these stickers for me to just come and fill out all my information needed. Minutes meditated, steps, water intake, if I take a vitamin, and then my celery juice intake. This portion I do not fill out until the night before this week. So Sunday, January 2nd, February 2nd, I will come in and fill in with a positive word of self-love or just positivity in this intention portion. And you'll see that in my January planner, you'll see it all filled out. What I also like to do is add my weekly check-ins, and they're all set and ready to go for the month of February, as you can tell, all filled out with the information needed. The only thing that I fill out, like I said, on Sunday, the night before I start this week, I fill in what I want to focus on in this week. So this really helps me to stay productive and keeping track and documenting in my wellness journey and planner. I love this check-in for the mood tracking. It is just something I really adore. And then I also love that it has these habit trackers. Last year I was tracking 6 things, and I kind of just combined it and brought it down to 3. It makes it so much easier for me. And then I will fill this in the night before, because this is where I like to just add some stickers, and you'll see that in my filled in planner how it looks like. But I'm just showing you how easy it is to take some time and fill this out as much as you can in regards to having it ready for you to just come fill in the information that you are tracking in regards to your wellness, your fitness, whatever it is you're using your planner for. Now for March, I will definitely work on setting it up for a pre-planned process in February. When I have an extra few minutes, I'm going to work on this and get this taken care of. And as you can tell, I have all my weekly check-ins ready to go. I just haven't filled out the information. I love these mood tracking sheets. These are kind of hard to find. I'm happy that the Happy Planner sent me one set, and I was able to get a planner babe, Desiree from Happy to Plan, to purchase one for me, and then I just bought it from her because I love this. And now I have it pretty much for the whole year. And then I will show you what I did for the remainder 10 weeks. I used these half sheets that came inside the Wellness Planner Companion, and they already have the habit tracking, so I'm going to be using these instead. And all I did was create a mood tracker in them. So I used some journaling blocks. These are the journaling stickers from the journaling sticker book, and all I did was date them. And then these mood tracking faces are found inside the Wellness sticker book from the new Ready Set Goals. So if you wanted to have a mood tracking sheet and you are having trouble finding the one that comes already pre-filled and everything set up for you, you can create your own. So that's what I went ahead and did for my wellness planner. So it is pretty much all set up, and February's ready for me to just pull out, transfer over into my Franken planner, and then I'll put January back in here. And then at the end of the year, I will have a filled out wellness planner. So now it's time to see the Franken planner and how it looks filled in. Hey Vibemakers, so you guys have seen a video of this, of how I set up my Franken planner. I love this Franken planner in the system that I have going on. I feel since I've been planning a full year last year, I was able to really narrow it down to how I wanted it to be organized, and it has been working really successful for me. And the one thing I did add was this 12-month undated monthly extension pack that was sent to me from the Happy Planner. I love this. I have just, I use it to keep track of what I need to be keeping track of, like appointments and stuff. And what I have right here is dashboard separating each section. So I have my budget, LB novelties, everyday is like my home life, and then I go into my wellness. So for wellness planning, I like to have this little note card here that came in my wellness planner companion, and it's just really beautiful, and I think it just reminds me to just breathe. And I haven't filled out anything here. I'm still thinking what I want to actually put in here. Maybe I'll do a yearly final check-in, but we'll see. But here is January in my wellness planner, and like I said, I keep track of my hours that I'm sleeping, and today is Thursday, January 30th when I'm filming this. So there'll be 2 days that you won't see fully complete, but I really wanted to film this for you guys if you are planning on getting started in February, kind of letting you see how this looks like. All right, so what I do is I fill in the amount of hours I slept each night. So for example, tonight when I sleep on Thursday, Friday, which would be tomorrow, I'll come in and fill in Thursday's hours of that I have slept. So that's just helping me keep track. My goal is 6 to 8 hours a night. And this way I also can see if like I have a certain mood going on, I can go like, okay, well, I didn't sleep enough hours. So it's just to help me keep track of my physical well-being. Now we get into the actual weekly spreads. And as you can tell, I fill out all my information for each week. So we'll start with this first week. What I like to do, like I said, is keep a positive word on this top portion where it says intention. So it's just positive self-love words that I direct to myself, and it really helps me, just keep a positive mindset when I come to fill out information and just get me going for the next day. And what I really want to focus on is drinking more water. So this is why I keep track of my water, to see if I'm drinking enough water and if that is a factor in how I'm feeling that day. And I'm also keeping track of my steps. Luckily, I purchased a step tracker watch, and I feel like now I'm really honestly getting a better log for my steps than when I was just using my phone. Sometimes I wouldn't have my phone on me because I just stick it in my pocket. So now that I have the watch on me, it helps me keep track of all my steps. And just for example, I will read this right here for my meditation. I write down how many minutes I meditated. So I meditated 15 minutes, and then I just write down, just sat down listening to calm music while creating in my workspace makes my soul happy. That's something you will hear me say. I really love listening to calm meditation in Pandora, and then I just put that on. I put everything else away electronic wise, and I sit down and I'll plan, or I'll write, or I'll doodle, or I'll maybe just sit and shut my eyes and just really just calm my mind and soul. And it really does help me to kind of regroup and re-energize myself. Now for my weekly check-in, I always try to write something that I want to focus on for the week. So for January, the first week, I put taking time to nourish your soul and savor all the amazing memories of this past year. Enjoy all that is to come and continue to put your wellness first. So that was really important for me. And then for habit tracking, I have reading my books, positive affirmations, prayer, meditation. And I have been keeping track of that every day, and I have been accomplishing each of these every day because I think I narrowed it down, made it a little bit easier for me in regards to what I was keeping track of. So in this portion where it says this week was, I just wrote peaceful, happy, refreshing. And highlights: first hike back in years, podcast with Spice Chaos, New Year 2020. So it's really simple. It's just what I like to keep track of. One thing I'm also doing is on this section right here, I put a focus word and I put intention, because these stickers are from the wellness sticker book, and I really love that. Now when you flip the page, I did kind of like a little fun washi tape mirror thing where it says you are loved. And then this one I put for my weekly reflection. I fill this out at the end of the week. So Sunday night, I fill this portion out. And like I said, I add the stickers the first. So when I fill this out, I'm filling it out the 29th. So it'll be the Sunday before this starts. And then I fill this portion out the Sunday when this week ends. So every night when I'm filling out this week, I'm seeing this little pep talk I give myself. And it's just stickers that I like to put on here that have positive quotes on it. For example, shine like the whole universe is yours. Trust the timing of your life. Be present in the moment. So it's depending on what I really feel I need to focus on that week, I put that down. And then right here where it says practice gratitude, I just added this little sticker jar, and I keep track of how many days I filled out my gratitude journal, which I love my gratitude journal. And I wrote, I really enjoyed writing gratitude every day in my book, Bound, made my heart happy. So that's what I fill out for my gratitude journal. And then in my weekly reflection, I just put this new year, I'm so happy with who I am and where I'm in life. So grateful for 2019 and everything I learned about me. Now in 2020, I'm ready to shine like the girl that I am into the world. Felt so strong and healthy in my hike this week. So it's just something I kind of reflect of what happened that week. And then again, I just keep track of meditation, steps, celery juice, like I said, ounces of water. And that's basically what I have been doing for each week. This week's focus word was tranquility, and continue growing and taking care of my body. It is the element that carries my soul, and I need to nourish and love it. It starts from the inside out. That was my weekly focus for this week. And then again, this is when I started having a step tracker watch, and you can tell the difference of having that watch because I actually had better logging of steps that I was taking. And again, I just filled out all my information. So this is the 3rd week, and I'll just read you the focus of the weeks. Keeping my mind calm with its energy and excusing myself from unwarranted energy that is not good for my soul. Practicing my meditation and relaxation piece. Now this, I remember I wrote this down because I was reading Super Attractor from Gabby Bernstein, and she was explaining like sometimes if you feel like a certain energy that you're around, like, you know, people or like something, and it just doesn't feel comfortable, it's okay to, you know, excuse yourself and say, you know what, I'm gonna go do something, or excuse yourself from that energy. I think that's a really great thing to keep in mind. If you feel like something's just not making your soul happy, it's okay to kind of step back and just take a moment to, you know, kind of refocus and regroup. And that's something I love learning is through reading. It's just really working on my self-love and self-care. And as you can tell, some days I'm like super happy. Some days are like, it's okay. This one's it's okay day. So I love having my mood trackers as well, and it helps me, you know, keep track of what's going on. So I like this as well because I can go off of what Friday, and then I'll just put listen to calm music, and just wrote in gratitude journal, calmed my mind, and then I can go back into my gratitude journal and read what I wrote. And then this week I was just figuring out a lot, reflecting, and grateful. So this is the week I think I was starting to take a break from so much filming and trying to get my creativity flowing again. So this was good for me to keep track of this, and I can go back and look at this and be like, oh yeah, I remember this week. Here we are, week starting January 20th. The word is serenity. And the focus of the week for me this week was relaxing my mind to work on my creativity and path to follow. Allow it to come naturally and take it easy with filming this week. Let it come back in a fun, exciting way. I got this. That is totally true. I'm so happy I did this, and it's nice to read this because I'm like, I know how I felt writing it, and I was feeling like all these, you know, like kind of not stressed, but just feeling like a little like I need to get my mojo back. So I'm happy that like I pay attention to when my body needs and my mind and soul need a little break, and just to kind of regroup and get that energy going. So this is why I love doing Wellness Journey this way, and also my gratitude journal, because it helps me to put my thoughts into writing and help me kind of organize it and get myself back on track. And this is why I really recommend, for those of you that feel like you're in a weird funk or something, it's really good to do Wellness Journey, planning like this, gratitude journals, whatever it is, maybe just even journaling, but it really does help you to get back on track. And this day I put stars, so something great must have happened because I just felt really good for some reason. Meditating, feeling so good, and sitting here listening to calm music as I feel extremely grateful. All right, so see, this matches that. So that's kind of why I like to have my mood chart. And for the back of this, I love the sticker that I put down for this week. I put down, put yourself at the top of your priority list. Really grateful that I did do that this week. And I put grateful for all the amazing blessings in my life this week. So grateful to see Chance's success at his award show. Love him. Oh yeah, this is the week he got honor roll, so I was really happy with that. And then for my weekly reflection, I put, this was a great week where I felt a new surge of energy come to me. I am feeling so creative now and so happy in my own skin. Sharing more of me and my fun side. So excited for the next few weeks for creative content and having fun on my page. So see, it was worth, you know, taking a few days to relax and calm down. So we are here on the last week of January going into February, because this does go into February. And like I said, I am filming this January 30th, so some of it is not completely filled out. but I will finish filling this out on February 2nd, but I wanted to show you kind of what it looks like midweek as well, and that was kind of why I wanted to film it today, to show you what it looks like half filled in and half filled out, kind of show you process of pre-plan, completely done, and midweek. And it gives you a little idea of how I actually plan as I go. So for this week, I put slowly getting mojo back with focus on creating content that makes my heart happy. I want to make my soul happy with fun ideas, and hiking or biking happy vibes. And the reason I put that is because this week is digital detox week in my Vibemaker bucket list. So I am just taking some steps to take care of my well-being, and also just making sure I'm keeping my soul happy as I continue to create content and just live life. But yeah, definitely enjoy having my wellness journey documented here. And then I was going to show you real quick back here in this currently page. I do not actually use it for February goals, so I probably might cover this up. What I like to do, and this is what I did last year, is I like to keep track of the total amount of everything I have filled out. So for this, I'm going to fill out the total days of celery juice I drank, the total water I drunk. So it'll be ounces and then broken down into glasses. Total steps walked. I always put down the total steps, and then I like to break it down into miles. And then for my mood tracker, I would always kind of keep track here how many happy days I had and mad days I had. But I'm going to be using this sheet. This came in my Wellness Planner Companion, and it just says all the feels, current mood. So I'm going to basically do an average day or month mood tracking section here. So I'll put how the whole month felt. And then I will also keep track of how many happy days I had and how many mad days I had. And then since this is new, I'm going to try this out and do kind of like a monthly check-in. And this has little things that bring me joy. So I'll highlight things that brought me joy this month. Simple ways I can be kinder to others. Highlight what made me happy, how I can improve. Excuse me. And then right here it says ways to take care of myself physically, mentally, grateful for. So this could be something where I can fill out to get me set for February once I'm done with this week. So this is basically what my wellness planner is looking like at the moment. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see this, so I figured I'd do a flip through of it and show you just how it looks filled in. And I really do enjoy having this, guys. It is one of my favorite things to do when I'm planning every night. Of course, yes, I love planning my everyday life, my social media life, but this is the portion that I truly, honestly enjoy coming to every single night and just filling out my information. And I'm telling you that it really, even sitting here, like flipping through this with you guys, I'm like looking back and being like, oh yeah, I remember, you know, how I was feeling that day, or okay, yeah, I could see the change and the difference of how I felt this week versus next week. And that's why I like having this. It's kind of like a log to see how you are doing physically, mentally, emotionally. It's just a great way to keep track of your well-being. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, this flip through, and got some resourceful information out of it, inspire you to get on top of your wellness planning and your wellness journey. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell to let you know when I've posted up my most recent video. And as always, guys, peace and love.